What's up YouTube, Tintin here, and today we will be discussing my thoughts on the next time on Death Battle, Ultron versus Sigma. And now, before we get on to that, let's talk about the last time. I called it. I called it. My boy Mario got his revenge, and oh, it was sweet. The animation was sick, loved the episode overall, and it was really nice to see them give Mario and Sonic a reanalysis. Because, oh boy, it needed it. Because I love the original Season 1 episodes, but man, a lot of them are really out of date, and they could really use remakes. Like, I would love to see, like, Chun-Li and Mai Shiranui get a remake, because that's one of the few fights where I honestly think it could go either way at this point. Because that fight was made, again, with a lot less research involved back in those days, and it was only Ben working on it for, like, a week. Plus, he had to do all the animation and the script, so there was no freaking way that episode is 100% accurate, in my opinion. A lot of the Season 1 episodes struggle from that because they were worked on so quickly. Everything after episode 18 is arguably better because all those episodes have a lot more analysis, though a lot of them also struggle because it's the Season 1 episodes, so they can't go that deep into detail. Like in Lincoln Cloud, in their episode, they leave out some other details that would have been interesting to see. Pikachu Blanca, they leave out some stuff. Like, I would love to see a bunch of the Season 1 episodes get remakes. Anyway, now with my record 1 point better, let's go on to this episode. Now, Ultron and Sigma are a bit weird for me. The only reason I know Ultron is because of the Avengers movies, which I know is terrible. Though, ever since then, I have caught up with the character a bit. I watched some of the old school Avengers cartoons, some of the more modern ones where Ultron is there, and he's a pretty cool villain. I like Ultron as a character. I really liked him in his movies. I know people don't really like Age of Ultron that much, but I thought it was a good film. Really enjoyed it. And as for Sigma, I have never played a Mega Man X game. I'm currently playing through Mega Man 2 right now after I just finished 11 and 1, so I'm getting into the series, but I have nothing to really say about Sigma. The most I know about him is what Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite tells me, and I doubt that's a lot. Though, I mean, based on power scaling, I would know Sigma would need to be at least around the same level as X and Zero, and they're impressive. Like, Zero's had his death battle. He's shown to be relatively impressive. So I know what I'm looking at. Though, ultimately, at this point, I think Ultron would win, due to the fact he's from Marvel, and I feel the Marvel characters are more powerful and more substantial in what they can do. I mean, don't get me wrong, Zero and Mega Man aren't weaklings by any means, but I feel like Ultron's have to deal with people like the Hulk. You have to deal with people like Thor, Iron Man, Ant-Man, like a bunch of characters that are extremely powerful. It's hard for me to say that I think that Sigma could beat him. Sure, there's the whole thing where they're both viruses and they can maybe infect each other or something like that. I've heard whispers and talks about that. So I'm not 100% on that factor yet. I'm like, yes, that could potentially happen. Ultron and Sigma could kind of maybe control each other's bodies. Though Ultron is in the entire internet, so it's very doubtful for me that he would be able to get completely taken over. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you think Ultron will win, or do you think Sigma's going to crush him? Leave it down in the comments below. Anyway, I got to go watch the episode. Peace.